Alexa, who is winning Georgia?
In the U.S. presidential election in Georgia, Republican Donald Trump is leading with 49.5% of the vote and an estimated 99% of total votes tallied. Joe Biden is following behind with 49.3%. The 2020 Senate special election in Georgia resulted in a runoff between Kelly Loeffler and Raphael Warnock. In the Senate election in Georgia, Republican David Perdue is leading with 49.9% of the vote and an estimated 98% of total votes tallied. Jon Ossoff is following behind with 47.7%. Election results are sourced from the Associated Press.
Alexa, who is winning the entire presidential election?
Here's something I found on reference.com. There is no way to know who may win the 2016 presidential election. As of October 2014, the official list of who is running to become president is not even known.
Alexa, who is winning Pennsylvania?
According to the Associated Press, in the U.S. presidential election in Pennsylvania, Republican Donald Trump is leading with 50% of the vote. Democrat Joe Biden is following behind with 48.8% of the vote. An estimated 89% of total votes have been counted.
Alexa, who is winning North Carolina?
In the U.S. presidential election in North Carolina, Republican Donald Trump is leading with 50.1% of the vote and an estimated 94% of total votes tallied. Joe Biden is following behind with 48.7%. In the Senate election in North Carolina, Republican Thom Tillis is leading with 48.7% of the vote and an estimated 93% of total votes tallied. Cal Cunningham is following behind with 46.9%. Democrat Roy Cooper edged out Republican Dan Forest in the North Carolina election for governor 51.5% to 47.1%. Election results are sourced from the Associated Press.
Alexa, what is the score to the Electoral College for the presidential election?
Here's something I found on World Atlas. The Electoral College is the final body in the U.S. presidential election process. The body is made up of 538 electors who hold a special sitting to cast their votes for the President and Vice President of the United States of America. The candidate who receives 270 electoral votes becomes the next president. Did that answer your question?
No. Alexa,
Thanks for your...
How many electoral votes does Joe Biden have? Alexa, how many electoral votes does Joe Biden have?
According to the Associated Press, in the U.S. presidential election, Democrat Joe Biden is leading with 264 electoral votes and 50.4% of the popular vote, while Republican Donald Trump has 214 electoral votes and 47.9% of the vote. 93% of precincts are reporting. 270 of the total 538 electoral votes are needed to achieve a majority and win the election.
Alexa, when will we find out who won the election?
According to the Associated Press, in the U.S. presidential election, Democrat Joe Biden is leading with 264
Alexa,
electoral votes.
Who is winning Nevada?
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Alexa, who is winning the electoral vote in Nevada?
According to the Associated Press, in the U.S. presidential election in Nevada, Democrat Joe Biden is leading with 49.9% of the vote. Republican Donald Trump is following behind with 48.9% of the vote. An estimated 76% of total votes have been counted.